bakit walang Philippine flag? And, you know, and eventually when I win, that's when they put the Philippine flag and I become so happy. And, you know, so those simple things, you can't remove that from me. Like, I will always be Filipino in my heart. And so yeah, going to the Olympics, I think I play a special role because I get so much support from both the Philippines and the Ivory Coast, and yeah, it really means a lot to me.
Would you be fighting any Filipino dancers?
I think there's a really slight chance that me and my teammate will fence against each other because like our tableau is not gonna. I don't think it will reach each other, but in that slightest chance, I think she's a very worthy fencer to fence against because she's a very talented fencer as well. So I'm looking forward to it.
What about Jan?
Hi Maxine. I'm pretty well versed with your background and also the fencing part for most. I'm from UP, so I know Katantan, their coaches. Do you happen to have like, who's coaching you right now, by the way?
My coach now is Andrea Magro. He was the coach of the Italian national team and he produced 16 Olympic medals already in his career. So with him by my side, I'm more confident in my games.
Who was coaching you when you were in the national team?
I was coached by Coach Ahmad, but I moved like a long time ago, like 5 years ago, because I wanted to open my mind and you know get training from Andrea Magno.
But the points that you earned, that's like an individual, right? So even if you switch countries, those points will still be attributed to you. That's a great thing. By the way, right now, since you're representing Cote d'Ivoire, will the training be in part in Ivory Coast? What's happening there as far as your training goes?
So now, 2 fencers qualified from Ivory Coast. So we plan to train like in Poland or in Hungary because Poland also qualified for the Olympic Games. So they will be holding like camps. And like 2 weeks before the Olympic Games, we're going to Paris to train with the Japanese and the French national team. Yeah.
But since you're in like a higher rank as an athlete, won't that be like showing what you can do already? Would that be not beneficial for you to show what you can do rather than just showing it on the Olympics itself?
I'm joining all the World Cups and Grand Prix and all the FIE competitions I join and so.
And that's okay for you, kumbaga, you're not keeping your cards to yourself. Parang okay lang sa'yo makipag-compete sa kanila.
Because it's important to join all these competitions because before the Olympic season, it's important to qualify in the Olympics, for the direct qualification. And after the Olympic qualification naman, it's important to join for the ranking of the Olympics. Because they check the world ranking for the Olympics.
And you will earn a lot of points from those competitions.
Yeah. I mean, if you do well. But if you don't do well, then you don't get any points.
Okay. On a lighter note naman, you look gorgeous naman. Let's just say that out loud. But are you planning to like go maybe into like the showbiz industry later on and do your thing with acting as well?
Maybe not showbiz because I'm very shy. I'm really bad at acting. So what you see is what you get. I can't hide my emotion. Maybe like endorsement deals, but not showbiz.
Posting? Get that in like something in your
like for example now I'm doing a brand ambassador for Anta and Ribisco, so something like that.
So pati mga sports brands, that would be great for you. Alright, wish you all the best. like, can I ask you also, where do you feel bad the most? Is it with the organization, the Philippine organization, or the team, or the individual fencers? Like your team?
Definitely not the team and not the individual fencers, because everyone in the team are my really close friends, and I grew up with them since I was 12, so I've known them all my life. But yeah, like I was more disappointed and heartbroken with how they removed me in the national team, because I wrote them an excuse letter to excuse me for 6 months after my surgery, but
yes, of course.
Within 4 months they removed me from the national team without any notice. So it was very hard for me, a hard decision, and I asked to be reinstated several times to no avail. So yeah.
Alright.
Because sayang Sam is a very talented fencer, and there are so many talented fencers in the Philippines. We could have qualified, we could have tried to qualify as a team. Like, we could have gone to Paris as 3 fencers, but when they removed me, I wasn't fighting to be sent in the Olympic qualifier naman, like the last competition. I was fighting to be reinstated in the team because I never got out of top 4 in all my life.
Yes,
and in the national team, there are 4 slots, so like I really didn't understand why they removed me from the team.
Alright. Well, I wish you the best, and I hope you get to also introduce to us what Ivory Coast is, since you're already representing them in the Olympics. So, yeah, congratulations again.
Who replaced you in the...
You can go.
Sorry. Who replaced you in the national team?
Some other fencers who...
Thank you.
Clarify ko lang, when you said that you were still on surgery, in the process of healing, is that the time when you were removed?
Yeah, I wrote to them to excuse me for 6 months until December, because I had my surgery in August, and they removed me in the middle of November. Yeah.
So can we say that that was the reason why you were removed?
Yeah, I was removed without any notice. I just found out from the national team coach that my name wasn't in the roster anymore.
Okay, thank you.
Did you contest?
Yeah, I wrote to them like twice or thrice for reinstatement. The first time, it took them like 1 to 2 months to respond to me, and then the second time, they didn't respond to me at all until today.
And then you just let it go?
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't have any choice. Like, the Olympics was already around the corner, and I wanted to, of course, qualify. But yeah, I had no choice but to do.
At least you have a healthy attitude about it. I mean, if it's something you can do anything about it, you just move on, move forward.
Yeah, I mean, I really, of course, if I had the choice, I would have represented the Philippines, but they left me with no choice, and it was really sad. It was really a difficult decision for me.
But here we are now. All set.
Veronica, no follow-up.
This has happened before with other athletes, and some other athletes. So, why do you think is this so? How does this happen here all the time?
I'm not sure either, but I just pray that the federations can prioritize their athletes, and I hope that this won't happen in the future anymore, because sayang, like, there's so many talents in the Philippines. Like, even the Olympic gold medalist in the last Olympics is half Filipino, so it just proves that there's just so much talent in the Filipino, and sayang yung talent.
Yeah.
It's true.
Political lang yan.
Outside fencing, what else do you do?
Outside?
Yes.
Outside fencing,
Your normal self.
I love playing Dota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with my dad. He taught me how to play Dota.
Alright.
And during the pandemic, we played every single night. So, yeah, so
Expert ka na.
when I I'm free from fencing, I play Dota with my dad, and yeah, or shopping.
Shopping.
Wind Ranger or Ogre Magic.
Is there an activity not related to fencing but helps you become a good fencer? Or in the sports?
Maybe shopping.
Whoa, Dad!
You know, that's my stress relief. Like window shopping.
So you need
or
to
maybe
be
gaming. Like it improves my mood. I think. Or maybe excuse ko lang yun.
yeah.
Are you an only child? No.
No, I have 2 younger sisters.
So all girls. So you're the eldest.
Yeah.
Are they also into sports?
My second sister was part of the Ateneo course review. And
For
my
fencing?
no for volleyball.
Volleyball.
And my youngest sister, she's in UP studying accountancy. So she's the smart one in the family. So I'm loud.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hi. So, how are you feeling now? You're going to the Olympics.
I feel very honored and very overwhelmed. And, you know, like the support I'm getting from every coast in the Philippines, it's very overwhelming and I'm very thankful for that. And it's also very exciting because it's been my dream since I was 8 years old to go to the Olympics. So now that I'm here, I'm very happy and grateful for everybody who supported me, my parents, Anta, Rubisco, my sponsors, and all the Filipino fans who are supporting me.
Yes. Good luck. And what were your sacrifices while doing fencing, practicing, and everything? Did you sacrifice your personal life?
When I was in college, lagi
Yeah.
yung mga blockmates ko lumalabas. And I'm always not available because during weekends nga, like, I almost always have competition. So I think growing up, that was one of the biggest challenges, like the social life. And also, sobrang hirap i-balance yung studies and fencing. Like to excel in academics and also to be a world-class fencer. So yeah, I think that was the biggest hurdle that I faced when I was in college. But now that I graduated, I decided to move to Germany, and it's been 3 years since I moved. And I think the biggest hardship that I faced was growing and being away from my family because I'm very close to my family, and it was really hard. Like it was super lonely to be, alone in a foreign country, not to be with anyone that I'm really close to. So,
Yun. And love life was not a priority during those times.
my boyfriend is also a fencer. So
Okay. Clear,
no, but he represents Indonesia, so
Okay.
he's not with me either. But he understands that I have my priorities.
Okay. At least you're inspired.
He's Filipino-Chinese, but he represents Indonesia. He grew up in Indonesia.
Where did you meet him?
They were interested. Diba? Kaya talaga yan na blind. Good luck.
Where and when did you meet him?
I met him in one of the competitions, like 2015 pa.
Oh.
But we became together a few years after.
Competitions here or there?
In Indonesia.
Indonesia.
O, di ba, Maxine, mga marites lang sila. Okay, may have a question from Dominic Albilor. Dom? Okay na ba? What about you, Mika? Okay na rin. O, sino pa gusto magtanong? Takalayo. Ayan, si Jojo ulit.
How do you psych yourself up thinking about something as big as the Olympics? Kasi pwede mong make it an inspiration, pero it can also messes you in the head na, oh my God, this has got to be one of the biggest things I'll ever do in my life?
Well, going to the Olympics, I just want to enjoy the moment because this is my first Olympics, and you know, like, I just want to make my parents proud and everyone who believes in me proud. So going to the Olympics, there's not much pressure in me, and I think that's a good thing for me.
Yeah, kalma lang. Good got this.
What is the most important thing that you're bringing to Paris?
My parents.
For the shopping. For the shopping.
Not for the shopping.
Seriously?
Yeah, because they've been my biggest supporters ever since, like, even before I started fencing. Like in every other sport that I tried to do, they would always encourage me, and they would never really put pressure on me. Just do my best, and that's already enough for me. And my dad has a video in ABS-CBN dati, when I lost a match in the Asian Games, he was like, don't worry about the match, I'll always love you, and I'm always proud of you. So,
Good luck. Good luck.
Maybe a reaction from the parents, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can reaction of parents. How to raise Maxine. An Olympian. Ma'am Carol.
Hi. I want to thank everyone for coming today and for this parang chikahan lang with Maxine. I know that some of you asked questions about the change of nationality, no? But I hope that it's going to be
Downplayed.
she wants to be in a celebratory mood, and she wants to move on, and if possible, we do not write about it anymore. Okay, going to your question. Well, we're not
About the nationality.
we
As a
have
parent, she's
3
representing
girls,
women.
and all of them have been achievers since they were young. Like she said, we encourage them to excel academically, and we also encourage them to choose a musical instrument in a sport, and we told them at a very young age, if you choose something, always do your best in whatever endeavor that you choose. So I think that is what I always tell other parents. You encourage your children and tell them that it's okay to fail, and that you support them all the way. Because I think for very young children, the most important thing is they feel that their parents are behind them and are proud of them no matter what the results are. So we have always been behind her, despite all the challenges. Sinabi nga niya, di ba, she underwent 3 major surgeries during her career as a fencer. And then, even during the time when she was in college, and management engineering was a very difficult subject. And everyone was saying na suicide na daw yun na she took up ME because it's really hard to get in, and it's even harder to graduate with that degree because pilit-pilit talaga yung nag-graduate ng ME. And she was able to graduate with a regular batch despite her very, very difficult schedule. Yun lang naman. We just support her in all her needs, and we just tell her that we're very proud of her, whatever the results are. So yeah, we're proud of her.
Dad, the shopping,
Since ikaw yung adota niya.
Only thing na sabihin ko is,
so, si Alvin, may gusto sabihin.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm the uncle to my wife, Maxine. Before I already met si Ambet, siguro mga 25 years ago. Dati inaaway kami na sa hospital. Pero naging good friends kami. So, the reason I became involved si Maxine was before, wala silang voice sa sports, no? Hindi sila heard. Pero the reason I volunteered si Maxine because around 2005, when my son had his first birthday party, there was a game, Bring Me game. Si Maxine was, I think, 4 or 5 years old. During that Bring Me segment na game, yung sabi ng host, bring me your dad. Si Mandy noon wasn't there. So she had to improvise. So doon ka lang at her young age, nakikita mo na siya na go-getter. So that inspired me to help my family kasi nakita ko ng go-getter sa that age. Tapos marami siyang pinagdaanan na yung injuries na, hardship in school, sa mga problems sa thesis. So I really volunteered. Nothing in return, just pure love. Pure love for the sport, pure love for the family, pure love for her.
Thank you, Angel. Ako may makakawal naming question kasi aside from your family, mga support na ganyan, saan ka pa humuhugot ng lakas to go with your dream or fulfill mo yan? Are you a religious person or what?
You know, like, lahat ng nangyayari sa akin, if it's like, if I win or if I lose, my parents will feel double of it. So, I just do everything for them. And yeah, like what they said, they really love me and I really love them as well. So, everything that I do is really for them. I want to make them proud and I want to make the Philippines proud as well.
May pahabol si John.
Of course, there have been several articles written about you online. And as far as what I've seen, napaka-positive din ng feedback regarding the news that was published about you. What would you say to the people that are, they're ordinary people, but they sternly support you? As regular Filipinos, they still support you. What would you say to them?
I'm very thankful to everyone who supported me. Like, super thank you talaga because, it's already hard that you were removed from the national team. And I think it would be harder if the people don't see the truth as well. But I really appreciate it that people still support me even if I had to change nationality. And I'm really grateful. And I hope that you can continue supporting me, not just me, but also all the Filipino athletes who are going to the Olympics. Yeah.
Alright, thank you so much.
Some more, okay? John? Leia? Meron pa si Naz.
Hello, ask ko lang, what's with fencing that made you passionate about it? Kasi after nung surgery and issues, nandito ka pa rin.
Like, when the time I started, I liked it because it taught me how to have the grace of a woman and the strength of a man. And I started fencing because I saw it in a movie called Parent Trap. And I find it like super cool. Like, yeah, it was really cool and the outfit was so nice. But like in the process of it, I really love fencing because in fencing you have to think a lot. Like, it's not just speed. Like, you have to know the distance and the time, like when to attack, when to be defensive. So that's what I like about it. Like, you have to think about every single move. Every single move has to be a calculated move, and it's like physical chess. Like, yeah, you have to think of every move.
how ready are you now for the Olympics?
Well, I'm training, still continuing training every single day. So hopefully, when it's time to compete in the Olympics, I will be 100% ready.
Thank you.